Okay, so let's keep going on. I think I'm at the boss already here, but we're just gonna simply Yang, what's up? I think I was already at the boss here when I got started, and then I'm gonna do a couple more paths in here, and we can wrap up CavEQ. It's pretty easy with Hitmonkey here. Just make sure to trigger Haymaker first. Wait for it to end. Now we should be able to finish it before it comes back. Okay, there, she got it back. Back off. Alright, now she's done. There we go. Alright. I think we're on the second account tonight. Yeah. So I think I just have the third, like the final chapter to do. Yeah. So it's just this one, so we'll replay it. And this one, yeah, we just have a bunch of... I haven't seen any items on the paths. But that's fine, we'll jump in, we'll just keep going. I'm just going in order here, I guess. Just go ahead. This one's Mutant Quest, so it's not too bad. APOC Cable and Company. Yeah, Biohazard. Shouldn't be too bad, just don't hit into the block. I'll get my bleed immunity. We can also get our incinerate immunity. There we go, we've got both. And down goes Torch. And I guess we have the option to make somebody... Could make Cable a Horseman. So why don't we do that for fun? So we'll make Cable a Horseman. And we'll take down Icarus here. So now I'll just be healing from the bleeds. Instead of taking bleed damage, because a Horseman is bleed immune. There we go, finish Icarus with a full yellow bar. That was a good one. Alright, we got Moon Knight. Might as well do the same thing again. Go with Cable. Goodbye, Moon Knight. Still sitting at a full yellow bar. Next. Okay, Sunspot. Could just go Iceman for this one. Sunspot, throw special. Here we go. Haven't played MCOC in a minute. How's it been? Oh, it's okay. I'm still going and just haven't been able to stream as often. You know what? It's interesting. I have played a little bit of Battlegrounds. I haven't really done any live, but as much as like the Battlegrounds like rewards that require like special like Elder's Marks to use, there's actually quite a bit of stuff going on, like in terms of rewards wise. Jason, what's up? Oh, just plowing through the end of Cavalier here, for at least on the second account. I was just saying how I noticed that even if you don't do, like I was doing the math for Battlegrounds, and in order to get, let's say, the solo, you can get, I think it's like 15,000 6-star shards that you could possibly get out of the solo milestones, right? And in order to do that, you need to do at least 240 wins or 375 losses using your Elder's Marks, which is quite a lot of Battlegrounds matches. And in order to get said Elder's Marks, you're only gonna get maybe enough. I think if you're not spending units on it, you're gonna get like, I think enough for 60 matches, which is not anywhere close to 240, which would be the bare minimum. But if you just ignore the fact that they've got these like Elder's Mark rewards for Alliance and solo events, if you just get the trophy tokens from going through the victory track, if you do it at a nice pace, can actually get you over 50,000 6-star shards or some rank up materials if you want from just the Battleground store, because you can get like, I've already picked up over 30,000. I think I've picked up 30,000 6-star shards just from playing Battlegrounds, and I'm not even I haven't even finished. I think I did make it up to, on my main account, I think I made it up to almost diamond. But even just waiting to let other people kind of make their way up to the gladiator circuit and then going in later. But as long as you can also take advantage of, let's say, they're given like trophy tokens every 2 days. You have like 48 hours to win 5 matches. So if you kind of line up your matches with that as well, and you maximize your trophy tokens, even if the rank up materials are overpriced, or if you really need those rank up materials, they're there for like a little bit of T6B and T3A for like 10,000 trophy tokens, which is just a lot. But for almost the same amount, you can get a ton of, like for a little more than 10,000, you can get 15,000 6-star shards. And that resets every week. So far for a season, I think I was doing the math. If you do make it all the way to the gladiator circuit, plus if you do get like the 650 trophy tokens from the milestone every 2 days. So I wasn't even counting every 2 days. I was just kind of looking, if you kind of do that as you make your way up the victory track, you're going to easily be able to get between 50 and 60,000 6-star shards in 1 month, or at least in one battlegrounds season, if a season is going to stay at 28 days or 30 days, whatever it was. So definitely, so even if you just ignore the fact that, like, if you're like Jason and you're going to go hard and you're going to have a huge roster and you're going to be competing for those top spots, that's awesome. Oops, I shouldn't have armor broken him. But even if not, there are tons of decent rewards out there, even if you're not buying Elder's Marks. I've been hoarding 6-star shards for the next featured. There's actually been quite a lot of places to pick up 6-star shards recently. So definitely lots of stuff to do. And now for whatever reason, there's such an energy kill here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm more focused on the tournament these days. Better rewards. Hey, tournament seems awesome. I am definitely not good enough for that, but I've enjoyed watching you. You've got such a bigger roster. But we'll get there eventually. Maybe after, if I can get a good on the next 6-star featured, I might be able to get a couple good ones. That will immediately make the roster better. Alright, hit monkey again for Titania. Okay, let it dash in. Let the haymaker finish. That's a fast kill. Hey, it's still. You got some good ones in there, Jason. we got 3 more paths here. Alright. Let's just keep going down the list. Let's go E. But I was going through picking up 6-star shards, trying to see how much. Like I've been picking up quite a bit, but but the trophy tokens is huge from Battlegrounds. I think that's an underrated little piece. I think some people were kind of looking at. Oh, I shouldn't hit his block. We're looking at those the rewards that were behind the Elders marks, like paywall, let's say, where you're not going to get as many. But if you're just playing Battlegrounds, and you can pick up and you can move up a little bit through the victory track, it might take a bit of time, depending on to let other players kind of move up. So that is kind of nice. You're not gonna, once you make it, once players are out of that, ranking or level, then you're not going to face those accounts again, unless they've also haven't done it yet. But you shouldn't. It'll make it a lot easier the longer you wait before you jump in. I've had more success against accounts that are more similar to my own. Alright, let's just, you know what, we're going to go Iceman for Mr. Fantastic. I know he's not awakened, so we're not going to start with the frostbite on him. But once we get it on, then he can't evade. That was a nice big detonation there. Oh, it's been a while since I played Iceman. Oops. Okay, I want to detonate those, but don't want to push them to 3 bars. There we go. Okay, let's just go Apocalypse. Try and blitz through this pretty quickly. Just have to watch out for the node there. Don't want to throw another special until that yellow circle is done. Oops. Alright, that'll be it. Hey, Benjamin. Thank you very much. Just trying to finish up this quest for the month. 2.5 paths to go. I guess we'll just continue with Apocalypse. Just gotta watch out for his timer there. There we go. So he doesn't go to special 3. Okay, let's refresh those debuffs. Okay, another well-timed special there, and goodbye, Rags. Next up, oh, we got Bishop. Okay, we'll just go Apocalypse again. We can become Incinerate immune. Nope, not quite good enough on the special 2 evade. But more than enough to get him down. Okay, one more here until we waste a bunch of energy on waste a bunch of energy just going around the map there just for the final fight. It's very annoying. I know they made a nice little circle there with a number 1 for Titania, but didn't really need to be so much energy. Also, you got to be careful to make sure you actually do, like you get all those nodes in the final circle. They like to put multiple paths in there that literally lead to nothing. So they don't give you anything special. So it's kind of a waste of energy. Some people could, if you forget it, you'll only finish at like 98%. You won't finish at 100% if you don't do both sides in that final circle. We'll show you that right after this fight. Alright. Oh no, unblockable. Whoops. Didn't play that one well. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Can't win them all. Alright, down goes Storm Pyramid X. Now, how much energy is this? So we're going to go from 26 to 23. And now, how much energy to move around this? Look at that, like 15 energy. And that's not even like, what a waste here. 15 plus another. Make sure you do A and B. If you don't do them both, you might get stuck. So it's like 27 energy to get around this last part here, it is like a ridiculous amount of energy there just to go around the circle. Okay, trigger the haymaker. And Titania goes down again. Super fast. 31 hits. Oh, and don't forget we gotta use 3 more energy afterwards to finish the quest. So like a whole 30 energy just to, not even to do the fights, just to do the last fight. 30 energy, which is just ridiculous. Like you would have to use so many nodes just to make a. Oh, but we do get a revive. So I guess that helps. Oh, it's so silly. This one looks like a special delivery, so I gotta make sure I throw my special before the 15 charges at the top disappear, and then it goes back to 15. Alright, there goes the first fight. What's up next? Black Panther. Okay, fine. Let's make Cable Horseman again. Let's do some more of those. Those are pretty fun. There. Did not mean to parry. I go without the armor up, then I can just parry him. There we go. We got the pig. I guess we can use Apocalypse for this one. If he evades, we can get the evade charges. Okay, that was annoying, because it gave me those poisons. Okay, get off a special. Okay, that's it for the spider ham. Okay, let's go back to cable. Okay, did not want that at all. So I didn't want to hit into his block because that gives me the poisons. I do not want that. Alright, not pretty, but got it down. Okay, Thor, let's just go Apocalypse. Again, we got special delivery there. We gotta throw a special before those 15 hit charges run out. Alright, come on. Perry just disappeared there for a second. One more on this one. Yeah, and we have one more path to do after this one. Let's go Iceman. Heavy attack, detonate that. That was a big one. Okay, big detonation there. 46k on the detonation there. That was nice. Let's go and spend 30 energy. We will take the free revive with 8.1 and more Eternity of Pain coming. Revives will be definitely necessary. Sensei Debugger. Holy crap, Joel. Guess what I finally learned? What did you learn? Alright, wait for this to finish. I learned the hardest move in the history of karate. That sounds pretty awesome. I'm a relatively athletic person. I play a lot of sports, but I have never done karate. Sounds awesome though. Oh, gotta use three more energy there. Gotta squeeze it in. Alright, this should be the last path for Cav EQ for the second account. I'm still working on it. Let's see, it's still working on the main account. You have to balance all of your weight on arm and kick as hard as you can. It sounds easy, but it's the hardest thing someone can learn. That's awesome. You have to find balance in your body to do it. I feel like a lot of it must be balance. Lots of time and discipline put into that. Sounds awesome. Oops. That was not what I was trying to do. That's almost done with Wasp. Is that gonna finish her? Yes. Alright. We're moving along here. Let's do the same thing as before. Let's make Cable Horseman, and then it'll be bleed immunity for all four of them if needed. Alright, well I gotta go teach a class. So I gotta head out. Peace, man. Hey, thanks, buddy. Sensei Debugger. You have to go be a sensei. I get that. Hell is almost done. Oops. I have to get clipped, of course. Alright, there we go. I dropped a like. See you, man. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. Should have some crystals to open up after this. Again, not the 6-star ones, but I think I've got a couple of the side quest calves. We might have 2 more of those. Some 5 stars, just to build up on the 6-star shards. Tomorrow I'm excited because I'm probably going to be teaching them that move. That sounds awesome. Is it something you think a lot of them are going to be able to do, or is it going to be too difficult? Jane Foster is down. So we have 3 more and then the boss. Okay, we got Rintra. We'll do the same thing. Just have to make sure to keep Rintra like away from the corner with like 10 of those charges. Alright, just keep getting those heavies in. Oops. Oh, come on. I was trying to throw a special there. Alright. This was just taking too long. Well, that sucks. But it's okay. We can just go in with, let's just go Iceman to finish him off. Detonate those, just down to 8%. Don't want to get clipped, don't want to push him to a special tool. Alright, one more heavy should do it. Alright, goodbye, Rintra. Okay, we got Kingpin, Unstoppable Colossus. Fine, we'll go Apocalypse. Can't shrug off our parries. Okay, let's not hit into his block and let's not get poisoned. We have an Immortals raid. Thank you so much. Immortal Gamers United. Welcome, Redwood. Thanks for stopping in. We're doing the last path of Cavalier on my second account here. XLR8. Kanan. Welcome, Kun. Awesome. Let's go Magneto here. More gamers, what were you working on? Were you doing Battlegrounds or event quest, side quest? What you working on? Act 7 potentially, with Act 8 coming around the corner. Corner being tomorrow. I'll have to see. I'm definitely not one of the guys doing a like 20-hour stream 100%ing it on the first day, but I will definitely try and do my best to run through and grab like solos of all the new bosses. Oh no, I got this done 100% earlier. Perfect. Just prepping for 8.1 tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan. Redwood's currently working on Cavalier. Initial completion. Been lagging big time on EQ. I hear ya. I try to do it on both accounts, so I'm definitely it's hard to do it twice. Let's finish this guy here. Takes longer to do these fights than it does the boss. Oops. And one last heavy there. Perfect, and then we should just have to go waste another 30 energy going for the boss. Insane. Any items? Again, just to reiterate, you gotta make sure you go right one time, left one time, and then when you go to the other path, make sure you do A once and then B once at least, so that you complete it 100%. And you don't miss out, and you don't have to redo a path. Alright, Hit Monkey. Let's try and go for the less than 30 hits, but I don't know if that's possible. Okay, trigger your... There it is. Okay, now that they're on refresh. Am I going to push to a special 3? No, thank goodness. Come on. There we go, less than 30 hits? No, 34. Alright, so that should be 100%. And it is. Awesome. We do get like 5,600 6-star shards just from that. Oh, we got a Spidey Librarian raid. Alan Copeland, thank you very much. John Mosley Thomas, hey, what's up? It's all good. MRX27 with us also joining from a Spidey Librarian raid. So now, Cav has done 100%. We can get rid of this title business. And just in time for some crystals, guys. I'm just going to run through what we've got. If there's anything that we can open, we'll just go through and start popping some stuff here. But again, I'm going to hold on to these Paragon crystals. You can see I've only been Paragon for like 10 days. Reaper Dragon 88 with the Spidey raid, thank you very much. Toasted, welcome. Okay, we got the 6-star 6 stones we can pop open here. We'll take these, like the ones from the objectives. How goes the stream, Spidey Librarian? Thank you so much for the raid. Now it's going good. We just finished up like 4 paths of the final chapter of Cavalier. I was going to run through. I've got a couple of the side quest calves, and maybe we'll do one featured 5-star, one regular. So let's go through this stuff here. So let's see. And again, we're hoarding 6-star shards for the next featured. So let's see. We don't have any Grandmasters or Cavs, so you know what? That's fine. Let's do these Cavalier effects and crystals. Just in time for another crystal opening. Exactly, MRX27. Last one, on the main account, we pulled a 6-star Hyperion out of one of these crystals. If we can get something good. A 5-star Overseer. Yeah, it's brand new. I think I've got the 6-star. I think I might have the 6-star on this one. I'm not sure. But a brand new 5-star out of a free Cav. You know, no complaints about that. We get a hit 2 in a row? Nah. Get a 3-star. But that's still pretty solid. Let me just double check. Did I have the 6-star on this account? Yes. We have the 6-star ranked up. Just not duped. Sometimes hard to remember between the two accounts what you got on each one. Oh, and again, here we go. As opposed, another great way to pick up the rank 4 materials is the Cavalier event. You can do it 100%. And there we go. We can claim ourselves some T6 basic and some T3A. So, and tomorrow is going to be another side quest one. Red Reaper Dragon was saying, I took my Overseer to rank 2 unawakened for Science Cavi Q this month. Yeah, he's awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's see what else can we do here. So let's go 1 featured, and then we'll go 1 featured, 1 basic 5-star. I think it's Gore that I'd like to see the most out of here. And it's going to be Sigs on Domino. What is she up to? Okay, is that a Max Sig Crystal? It is. So we can open up that as well. Let's see what we get out of the basic 5-star. Yeah, 2 raids. That's pretty awesome. I appreciate it, guys. Hey, and then it's a brand new 5-star. I guess Cap, 5-star Cap, was he exclusive at some point? Hard to remember that some of these guys. I also bought one of the iDoom early access bundles. That's pretty cool. I know I haven't picked up any of the early access bundles since they added the champion into the bundle. So let's see. Oh yeah, I do have to try and win one more round of Battlegrounds for these 650 trophy tokens. And I was talking earlier, I don't know if you guys have, I know that for Battlegrounds, that if we go ahead and look at, for example, the like the solo event, which I haven't done anything for because you got to use the Elder's Marks. If you go in here and you do the math, in order to get 300,000 points, and you can get a total of, I think it's like 15,000 6-star shards from here, you need to do between 240 and 375 battleground matches with Elder Marks, and you're not going to be able to get that enough Elder's Marks unless you are unless you're buying more Elder's Marks, which is a little annoying. But if you just, and at the same time, there's also the alliance event where you're going to have to, have everyone in your alliance doing those things, and you can get some trophy tokens. Okay, and you can get a couple Elder's Marks in here. So yes, you can get a few more Elder's Marks than what I initially was thinking, but not a ton more. But if you go into the store and you go to the Battlegrounds store, forget about all these Elder's Marks. The 680 trophy tokens for 1,000 6-star shards. So you can go in, and I've already picked up the first 15,000 because it resets every week. So so you can pick those. I think the rank up materials are pretty overpriced. If you need the 6 stones, you can get them. If you need class catalyst, T4 class catalyst selectors, then go for it. Same with T5. If you need that stuff, it's there. I think it's a little, but the shards are pretty awesome. I'm just checking here. Who are you aiming for next featured? There's a lot of fun ones. There's Gallon, there's Quicksilver, Titania. There's going to be a lot of fun ones that are in there. And there's also the rank rewards, so the whales will do it. That's fine. Whales can do it. You got to have stuff for everybody in the game. But at the beginning, it was looking like there's just not a lot of rewards for like free-to-play guys, or if you're not going to be a big spender. But if you work your way up slowly, because the first week or two, everyone is going to be pushing to get into the highest ranks, right? To get all the way up to Vibranium, and then into the Gladiator circuit. But you can pick up quite a bit of like trophy tokens on your way through bronze, silver, gold, all that stuff there. If you can make it all the way to the Gladiator circuit by the end of the month, I think you're going to have enough trophy tokens that, in theory, if you stagger it out, so you're getting enough of it every week, you could potentially grab like over 50,000 6-star shards just from the store, and also try to time it up with, excuse me, the objective here, which is another like 650, which is almost 1,000 6-star shards right there. They should remove the Elder's Marks requirement and just make the points required like 1 million. You know what? It's just I know that they got to have something for everybody, like whales and free to play players and everyone in between. So let me see here 1 second. By the way, do you know that slow does not affect Ultron's evade effect? The one you get from Labyrinth of Legends. I don't know about Ultron Prime, but I suspect it's the same also. I guess it depends on... But there'll still be characters that can get around it. It might just not work. I guess that's interesting. I'd have to look into that. But... you can definitely, like, also some of the slows in the game do not do the same thing. Like the slow from Stealth Spidey is not the same slow. Like, there's a couple different slows, at least with the same logo, and they don't all do the same stuff. And you have to kind of check into it. Like, if we were to go to Stealth Suit Spidey, here, if we go to his slow, where's his slow here? His slow, it's not that it doesn't, it slows the thing, but it's just while the opponent is slowed, Spider-Man cannot miss. So his slow is the same, but he has an extra ability on top of it, so he can't miss when his slow is there. So it's like each one might have some abilities that go with the slow. And She-Hulk's slow does not affect Ultron. It's interesting. All right, I've got. Do I want to waste energy on that? I can wait just if I can just wait out 3 minutes. We'll try to do. Maybe we'll try for Battlegrounds just to grab this last objective there. And okay, what was that? We were gonna do one more 5-star crystal. Oh no, we did that one already. So no more crystals, I don't think. Did I have anything else here? Nothing. Okay, we got a Max Sig crystal. You never know when a unicorn's gonna pop up. Yeah, not much else here. That's fine. So just wait a minute there. I think this is all done. Side quest is finished. We'll get the new one tomorrow. So if I just wait out the last 2 minutes, or yeah, you know what? We can always use some energy, and if we fail on the first one. I'm not super great at at. You can see here. I win some, I lose some, I get on some win a few in a row, kind of move up. It's been okay. That's fine, we'll use the energy. Should rephrase, the debuff slow applies to Ultron, but he's still able to evade. Yeah, it's got to be. Let's see. We can do some testing there. What would cause him for the evade to fail? Like I'm assuming, like Mole Man's evade would, like can get around it. Okay, we got to pay attention here for a second. I like to just get rid of Torch and AA, and who else do we want to get rid of? Oh, he's got a Gallon, so we'll get rid of Gallon. Depending on the slow, it should, or it can. But again, it's going to be, there's always two different types of effects. Like they might have something in there, like there's multiple types of evades. I'll look at it in a second. What do we want here? Try and get some tricky defenders. Okay, we got the rank 4 Doc Ock in the house. That's going to be fun. I've had some awesome Battlegrounds matches with Doc Ock where I don't think the opponent was expecting me to come out on top. Alright, I don't think he got a mutant, so I don't think he's going to have someone for Fury. Right, he's got no mutants. I'm sorry, did you just say rank 4 Doc Ock? That is absolutely correct. He is right there. He got me Paragon here. Alright, let's go Toad against Fury. I don't know if anyone else has a rank 4 Doc Ock. I'm sure there are. Maybe not. I love Doc Ock. If we have a chance to play him here, we'll use him. Is he a secret God tier champion? I don't know about that, but he's if you play him, I don't know, it depends on if you like his play style or not, but I love his play style. Parry heavies all day. Lots of direct damage. Power control. played so great there. Sounds like, well, we got the win. That sounds like Warlock 2.0. It's different. Warlock is an amazing champion in his own right. But there are some things that like Doc Ock can do that a lot of, I don't know if you can really do with anybody else. Some of my favorite war fights when I was doing my war videos were I would need to see some Doc Ock gameplay. Would be my first time. I'll show you some. Let's see. Who are we gonna? Does he have poison immune? He does, but it's Ultron. It's fine. Let's see. He's not going to be good for Hercules, unfortunately, because I need to parry heavy. It's okay. We'll go Nova for Hercules here. See what we can do. But we can do some Doc Ock gameplay afterwards. He's also got some great... he's got my favorite synergy with Mr. Fantastic, which puts power stings on... Like, you can get up to 3 power stings with debuffs. Also, he does... Doc Ock gets direct damage. And you can pretty much... if you combine him with... anti-venom, you can also double up that direct damage. Crap, didn't want to hit into his block. This is taking too long. Got him down, but he didn't beat me yet. If I can get the win here, that would be sweet. I want my first rank 4 to be Null or Shang-Chi. Those are awesome champions. Hey, we got the win. Rank up some random champion to be the first one to do it. I think I might be the first one with the rank 4. Dormammu, I'm sure there's probably someone with Dormammu for like a defender potentially. Hulk, I don't know about that at all. But there we go. We got 2 wins there, guys. So that will get me... Yeah. That's okay. That's fine. So again, I don't need to really do more battlegrounds at the moment. I don't need to waste my energy. I'll wait for this objective in like a day or 2. And then I can go ahead and see. Now I can go and I'll still have time. If I can move up to the next level, then I'm just going to go here and pick up whatever I can here and try and max this one out. So I can still, I think on my other account, I'm already higher in Battlegrounds, and I was already to pick up the first set of 15,000 6-star shards and the full second. So I've already picked up 30,000 6-star shards. I'm trying to think what's a good, fun, excited for Dragon Man tomorrow. You know what? We'll have to see what the objectives are. I'm trying to think what's a fun fight for... like, what's a good example of a fun fight for Doc Ock that we can do? I could just see how much damage I could do in... I don't know. I'm trying to think of an annoying I'm just trying to think if there's something there that I could, that really good power control fight that I could do right off the bat. This is my first Eternity of Pain. I'm one away from a 6-star Nexus. That's awesome. That is really awesome. I'm trying to think what's a good example for... Oh, you know what's insane? I know we can do it, but I don't remember if I can do it correctly. But Doc Ock can do Abyss Darkhawk. There is some fun interactions there. I'm trying to think what's a good... If I just go into Realm of Legends, we could load up a full Doc Ock team and see what he can do there. At least the way that I will do Doc Ock. We'd put Mr. Fantastic with him. We'd put Anti-Venom with him. Who else could I potentially bring? Trying to think what else would be fun. Yeah, see, when you get a breakthrough, there's a 25% chance to inflict another burst of damage, dealing the attack rating and damage. So that's always good. What else? I'm trying to think, did Scorpion have something to add to this synergy as well? Yeah, he just happens to have... He gets the extra perfect block. And... that's fine. We can just throw this team in here and see what we can do for fun with Doc Ock. It's not going to be the most bursty fights. Like, I'm not going to do a ton of damage. Like, the only fun one here would be if I fight all the way up to Wolverine, and you can shut him down easily with Doc Ock. But let's see what he can do here against him. So really you're looking for the red number on the far right. So you can see it's like a 6,000 direct damage. When you heavy attack, when you have the... See, I'm going to lose it there. Now I got to start again. Need my parries to work. For some reason, Winter Soldier is always very annoying here with the parries. Yeah, it doesn't want it. It feels weird. Come on. That's not what I wanted. What you want to do is you want to get the 3 circles, let's say 3 charges above Doc Ock, all to 100. You want to throw your special 2 when you have one of your power lock or heal blocks on. So here we're going to do it now. You get the triple debuff there, and then you want a heavy attack with that one on, and that was 31,000 of direct damage. So there, normally it's 6,000 direct damage, and because I have the anti-venom synergy, there is a chance that it's going to be 12,000. There again, 31,000 there. 12,000 on that one. And that's not including the actual hits. 12,000 again. There's another 12. And this doesn't even really do him justice. Like, there are 70 hits, I could probably do it in less. The real thing that you want is, like, if you get a power control champion, like, let's exit out of this. If somebody knows where a good, like, knows offhand a good power control fight right off right off the bat. Let me know, and I can. Cause I'm sure there's stuff in. For example, I don't even want to use the rank 4. If I go ahead and pick, let's find someone that's annoying. I have someone annoying with power. Okay, someone, for example, like a Sorcerer Supreme. If I go practice with Sorcerer Supreme and I use like even if I use, okay, a 2-star might be too little. If I use a 3-star Doc Ock, he's not even ranked up here. But let's see if we can show off his power control here. So I should be able to infinitely power lock for the most part. Now Sorcerer Supreme is going to continuously, every time I heavy, I'm just going to keep the power drain on the entire time. She's not going to gain any power as long as I keep this up for the rest of the fight. So now here I can go into my triple debuff here. In theory. I don't know if and I can try and refresh it if I get it fast enough. There we go. Because if I'm awakened, I'm also stealing some of that power back that she would have had. And here, I can just keep going like this the entire time if I want. And I can go ahead and detonate those and go back into the parry heavies. The other option is also to go to a special 3, which will give a much longer duration on whichever, either the heal block or the power drain. And then you can refresh it with special ones. You just, when you get the longer duration one, you don't want to use the heavy attack because you'll get rid of it. So here I could go ahead and use a special 3 and put a different, get the extended power drain on. Oops. So now there's a much longer one on, which is going to give me more time. And I can just refresh it with a special one. But if I do the heavy method, then it is going to get rid of the long duration. Yes, you could heavy in the corner. You could heavy spam in the corner as well. But sometimes I find, yeah, so there I got hit. But you can see the power control there. As long as the heavy doesn't disappear, and you pretty much could do that. Let's see here, 536 vision. Is that right away, or is that 536? Let's preview this one. What's in here? Just how far away is the guy? Two fights in on the left. Oh, this one here. All champions at science reduce their base attack by 50. Damage over time, power reserve. In theory, you should be able to do that, no problem. Cornered. Yeah, we could try it. Yeah, It's just this one down here, right? Yeah. Sure, we can just take a quick detour here. But the ones that they've used him for, if like Doctor Strange, Sim Supreme, Mangog, Hyperion, are all great champions that I use Doc Ock for. Here, just again here, this shouldn't be a problem. Fun revives here and he always gets you. So the only thing with visions is because he oops, okay, come on parries, is that he doesn't really have that timer for his when he gets that synthesis. So you just have to make sure that you don't have the heal block on then, because when he gets his synthesis, it should just trigger. Okay, my parries are failing me today. And just to be clear, there are three things that are going on with Doc Ock at any given time. One is based on like hitting the opponent or getting hit, and that builds a meter up to 100. You have blocking up to 100. Like if we go look at his info for a second, and he is SIG 200. The signature ability lets you to siphon back part of the healing or power that they would have got while they're blocked. And what happens is that the categories, one is when the opponent is gaining power, one is for blocking, builds on blocks or parries, and one is landing hit or getting struck. That's the difference there. So those are the three things that are happening. And you want those at 100 when you throw the special 2, and you'll get the triple debuff. In theory, if you're siphoning back so much power that you can get a second special 2 up with the triple debuffs already, you can get 5 or 6, I think, debuffs up. So again, they're all at 100. We get the triple debuff on. Goodbye. So that's faster. When I'm actually getting my parries. That was a whole 20 hits. Now again, like anything, taking a rank 4 champion in to do anything is going to be over-exaggerated. But let's see if we can get it done correctly. See, I don't want the heal block on when he gets his power. So there we go. Now he can't get it. Can't get any power now. Yeah, so that worked out okay. You just have to make sure that you don't have the heal block on, and then when he shoots up with his synthesis, it'll immediately trigger the power drain, and then it'll gain some power, but he won't gain it all. So I hope that helps. But that worked pretty well. He got his synthesis, but we stopped it, we power locked him, and kept him there. So it does work for that as well. I used to use it. Again, there used to be the power gain node on the top left in Alliance War, and I used him there all the time. If you go look back at some of my old war videos, I've got a playlist on the channel. If you go through, I used him a lot on the thumbnails. I didn't detail every single fight, every war, but you can find for a bunch of Doc Ock gameplay, and that's well before with him as either rank 2 or 3. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We did. I don't think I've got much else to really open. I know we're sitting on the 6-star shard, so now we're up to. I've got over 165,000 on the main account and 153,000 here on the second account. So we're going to have at least like 21 crystals to open. Stuff. I love when people rank up strange champions. It really shows their real potential. You know what? He was on this account. Doc Ock was my first and second 6-star, so I've had him for a very long time, and there is so much stuff that I have used him for, and it's great. So again, I'm sure there are other characters that people like that are better, but I've especially in like Alliance War, I used him a ton for annoying power control champions, or even for healing champions like Path 1. I guess in season 35 was the last one I didn't do last season. So great for heal block champions, so great, so lots of fun stuff with it. Power control, heal block. It's just that the direct damage is great. So that's it for tonight, guys. And MRX, good luck with your rank ups there. That should be a lot of fun. And good luck to everyone tomorrow with 8.1. Hopefully, I will have boss solos up throughout the next week or so, because I'll between the two accounts, I'll try to get. I know there's going to be different bosses each chapter, so I try to get everything. Again, if you look on the channel, there is an entire playlist of every Act 7 boss. You can find them all there, as well as some Act 6 stuff, and even in some Act 5. But every Act 7 boss is there, and hopefully we'll do the same with Act 8. So good luck, guys. Have fun tomorrow, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.